Hi friends, and today we are going to discuss capital and revenue expenditure as well as receipts. So theory part related to this and illustration 1, 2, 3 and all these already they have been uploaded. You can watch through playlist. So today we can discuss the remaining illustrations 4, 5 as well as 6. Okay, basically while working this we should be very clear about the what is a capital receipt and revenue receipt, capital payment, revenue payment. So revenue means having a recurring nature and benefit for that year only, which is called revenue nature. All revenue payment like expenses like wages paid, salary paid, purchase of material, traveling charges, advertisement expenditure, printing, postage, telegram, etc. All these will go to the trading or P&L account debit side. All revenue payments. All revenue receipts, recurring nature. Mostly they are related to that year. Say example, rent received, commission received, sale of goods, etc. Except sale of goods will go to trading account, remaining all rent received, commission received, interest received, all they will go to the P&L. Means all revenue receipts, revenue payments will go to the trading account and P&L account. All capital payments is nothing but like assets, purchase of assets, building purchase, machinery purchase, computer purchased, furniture purchased, motor car purchased. So payment to purchase of asset is a capital payment which gives benefit for a longer period of time. Its benefit is for more than 1 year, and moreover it's not having recurring nature. They are nothing but assets, capital payments. Capital receipts like bank loan taken and some borrowings are done and issue of debentures in case of companies, etc. So usually the capital receipts are always like liabilities. Sometimes there may be reduction in asset also. As I said that machinery sold, cash to machinery. So I received amount towards sale of machinery means reduction in the asset. Reduction in the asset also may take place, or increase in liability also may take place. Okay, right, already theory part and 3 illustrations that have been uploaded. You can watch remaining 3 illustrations here. Illustration 4. Overhauling expenses 25,000 rupees for engine of a motor car to get a better fuel efficiency. Normally overhauling expenses means just like a service to the particular asset, normally revenue expenditure, but it is specifically given here. It increases the fuel efficiency, so then it should be capitalized. Okay, so it is given overhauling expenses incurred to a motor car to get the better fuel efficiency. These expenses will reduce the running cost of future. For that it gives benefit, long-term benefit to the concern, so it should be capitalized, right? Next, inauguration expenses 25 lakhs incurred to the opening of a new manufacturing unit of an existing business. Anyhow, inauguration expense is always, it will not generate any revenue for more than 1 year. So it is usually called revenue expenditure. Any kind of inauguration. Inauguration expenses incurred on the opening unit to explore the new customers, and it is always like nature of revenue expenditure. So it may not generate the benefit over a long period of time. So that anytime, any kind of inauguration, normally it is a revenue expenditure. Compensation paid 2.5 workers for opted voluntary retirement service who would like to retire earlier than their retirement age, which is called VRS, voluntary retirement payment. And usually VRS payment, usually the amount may be bigger amount. It is not a capital payment, it is not an asset, no doubt, because the amount is the bigger one and you may differ over the number of years. The amount paid to VRS is the nature of revenue expenditure, no doubt. Capital expenditure it is not at all. But since the amount involved is very significant and very huge amount, it may be better to differ over future years. Better to write off the certain number of years rather than write off in 1 year, because the amount is very huge. It is already said that sometimes amount is also material. When the amount is very huge amount, even though it is not a capital payment, generally the board of directors take the decision to write off for the number of years. Okay, that is what simply illustration 4. Come to the illustration 5. Classify the following expenditure and receipts either of capital nature or revenue nature. 1. 10,000 spent as traveling expenses of the directors to abroad to purchase of capital assets. So whenever traveling expenses incurred, so to purchase a capital asset which is called capital expenditure. Say example, purchase of goods is a revenue expenditure. Okay, so here purchase of capital assets, so I would like to say it is a capital expenditure, but in case of purchase of goods it is a revenue expenditure. Amount received from trade receivable during the year. Trade receivable means nothing but debtors. How debtors are generated? By the credit sale of goods. When credit sales of goods are generated, customer account, debtor account, trade receivable account, debtor to sales account. Trade receivable always like a current asset. These trade receivable generated by the sale of goods. Sale is a revenue receipt. So no doubt it is a revenue receipt. Amount spent on the demolition of building to construct a bigger building on the same site is a capital expenditure. A building is there, I would like to demolish that building, I want to construct a new building at that place. Definitely it is a capital expenditure, because if you construct a new building, unless you demolish the old building, you can't construct a new building, so that it should be capitalized. But I said that if you dismantle a machine at one place, you install the same machine at another place, but it is the revenue expenditure. But when a building demolished on the same site, another new building is constructed, and whatever the amount you spend towards the demolition of that old building is to be capitalized. Insurance claim received on account of machinery damaged by fire. Machinery destroyed by fire, amount received, insurance claim received towards that. Nothing but machinery is going, cash is coming. So it is a capital receipt. If goods are destroyed by fire and insurance claim received is a revenue receipt. If machinery destroyed by fire, amount received is a capital receipt. Okay, right. Come to the last problem, problem number illustration 6. 5 is completed. Come to the 6th one. Here 3 points you are given. Out of 3 points you have to say whether it is a revenue or capital nature. 1. Following expenditures to be given as capital in nature, or the following expenditures capital in nature. Let us check it. Messrs. ABC and company run a restaurant. They renovate some of the old cabins. Because of this renovation, some space was made free and number of cabins was increased 10 to 13. The total expenditure was 20,000. Obviously capital expenditure. Whenever renovation taken place, cabin space is number of seats are increased, revenue capacity will be increased. Whenever revenue capacity increased, obviously it is a capital expenditure. The same given, renovation of cabins increased number of cabins. This has an effect for future revenue generating capability. So that renovation expenditure is always like a capital expenditure. It is not normal regular repair. This is a kind of renovation. Because of this, future earning capacity is increased. Okay. Next one. Messrs. New Delhi Financing Company sold goods on installment basis. 5 customers did not pay the installments. To recover such outstanding installment, the firm spent 10,000 on account of legal expenses. So who are going to sell on credit basis, otherwise who are going to sell on hire purchase basis, amount will not be collected immediately. Amount will be collected particularly in hire purchase in future by the number of installments. And obviously when you sell in such a way, definitely in particularly from some customers point of view, it may be difficult to collect them. So in such a case you have to fight legally against them. Some legal charges will be incurred. So because of this, no future economic benefits are increased. Just some legal problem generated and you have to settle and you have to collect the money. This is a regular normal recurring charges for any kind of hire purchase and hire sale type of business units. Okay, so definitely here we can say that it is a regular recurring expenditure. So it is not a capital expenditure, it is simply revenue expenditure. Come to the last one. Messrs. Ballav and Company Delhi purchased a machine from Shah and Company Ahmedabad. Messrs. Ballav and Company spent 40,000 for transportation of such machinery. I said that when you purchase a machinery, to bring that machinery from the purchased place to your location, any transport charges expenditure incurred, that should be capitalized. Not only transportation charges, when that asset brought to your place, you have to install in your factory, installation charges, erection charges. This machine has to work with coordination of other machines. Some erection engineer will work there, erection charges. So transport charges, installation charges, erection charges, all they should be capitalized until the new asset which you purchased put into usage, and all the expenditure to be capitalized. So that here transportation charges are to be capitalized, no doubt. So this is undoubtedly very important from the exam point of view. Not only for that purpose, particularly to handle final accounts in a better way, we need the great support of this, because all revenue will go to trading P&L, all capital will go to the balance sheet. So if you, as I said, that if you are not supposed to commit this kind of mistake, it is inexcusable. If you do this commit mistake, people there simply recognize that you are not having sufficient subject. You can commit error of commission, error of omission. They can be usually take place because of pressure, but these will not take due to pressure. Only when you do not know the logic, rule, principle, these kind of mistakes may take place. Okay, so that if anybody commits this kind of mistake, this is called error of principle. You are not supposed to commit this kind of error. Okay, right. So this is the I think the last problem is also completed here. So in the next class we can go to the next topic. Bye.